Good morning. Welcome to your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. Yet another cloudy morning this morning. We did see a few areas or a few periods of some light rain and drizzle earlier this morning. Otherwise dry at the moment and again cloudy, and we'll expect these low clouds again to stick around through most of the day. We got a chance of seeing a few breaks, maybe in the lowest layers, showing some blue sky, maybe a peak of sunshine briefly in the afternoon, and then we'll probably see those clouds start to build, the low clouds build back in some more as we go into the overnight hours, and we might even see some mist or maybe even fog as we get into the morning hours of tomorrow. But if we take a look at the current surface analysis at the moment, we do still have that area of low pressure to our south. It's starting the weekend and will continue to weaken as it goes throughout the day today. That will allow for the winds to shift more southerly. We do have some of that frontal boundary and storm activity out to the west associated with the leading edge of that trough that's digging in across the central part of the country. That will be moving into our area as we get into our Friday afternoon and evening, and bringing us a good chance of seeing some rain showers and thunderstorms late Friday and into the overnight hours, bringing us a chance of seeing some severe storms, as well as the Storm Prediction Center has us under a slight risk for severe weather, mainly with chance for hail and a good chance of seeing some strong wind gusts with some of those storms as they move through. Looking at current conditions as of 8 a.m. this morning, overcast deck at 1,000 feet. Winds are out of the east-northeast at 6 knots. Temperatures at 63 and relative humidity at 88%. If you take a look at the current radar, the local radar, not much to see on the radar, as we do have a chance of seeing a few sprinkles continue to pass through the area this morning, but they'll be hard to track on the local radar as they'll likely be below the beam height, but we'll be keeping an eye on that. If we take a look at the visible satellite and composite radar, we can see some of those storms associated with the leading edge of that trough well off to the west. Otherwise, you can see that circulation off to our south where that area of low pressure is, and plenty of low clouds and cloud material over the Delmar Peninsula and the Wallops region. And again, we'll expect to see those continue throughout the day. Right now the winds are onshore, but we should see those winds start to shift as we go into the later part of the day. Looking at the short-term WRF model as we go throughout the day today, we see it's indicating a chance of seeing a few sprinkles. We should see those move north of our area, becoming only a very slight chance after the noon hour today, but still, again, a very slight chance of seeing maybe a passing one through the afternoon and into the evening this evening. Otherwise, remaining fairly dry, but still some low clouds and fairly cloudy as we go through the overnight hours. And as we get into our day tomorrow, we'll see those clouds break up a bit early. Slight chance, again, still of seeing maybe a passing sprinkle or so. But then as we get into the afternoon hours, we'll see clouds build back in as this front starts to move into our area during the late afternoon and really picking up into the evening and overnight hours. Again, bringing us a chance of seeing some potentially strong thunderstorms and some heavy rain showers potentially. Again, the Storm Prediction Center does have us in a slight risk of seeing some severe weather, so we could see some breezy outflows from these storms as they move through with some fairly strong wind gusts. Those showers will push in through the evening, and we'll see those rain chances and shower chances start to diminish as we get into the overnight hours. Likely after midnight, those showers will start to push off the area. Might see a few lingering showers continue into the morning hours on Saturday, and then we'll see things break up, becoming partly to mostly cloudy for our Saturday, and then we'll have another chance of seeing some pop-up showers here and there. We do have some better agreement with the models with that upper level low we were talking about yesterday. Looks like it's looking more likely that low is going to open up and move off to the northeast a little quicker, bringing down. We'll still likely see a chance of seeing a few pop-up showers for Saturday, but looking even better conditions for our Sunday. So if we take a look at the 24-hour weather risk chart, Do have that yellow for precip this morning up till the noon hour and those low ceilings and visibilities. Um, Afternoon, we'll probably see that chance drop down to a slight chance or very slight chance of seeing those passing sprinkles, as they'll likely be north of the area. But still can't rule out seeing one of those move through. Otherwise, we'll have a little bit warmer day today, and if we see that break in the clouds as we get into the afternoon, we could see a high of 72. Otherwise, probably right around 70 as we start to warm up throughout the day, maybe upper 60s, again, depending on the winds in the cloud cover and when those winds start to shift with that low pressure off to the south. Otherwise, remain green for weather risk as we go into the afternoon and early part of the evening. And then we'll see a yellow risk build back in for those low clouds and reduced visibility as we have expect those lower clouds to build back in for the overnight hours. Another chance of maybe seeing them break up between the 4 and 8 local Friday hours, but that's just a chance. But we could see a chance of some mist and maybe even some fog in the area for our Friday morning as temperatures start to warm up. But otherwise, winds looking slightly breezy today. Again, out of the east-northeast, and we'll see those slowly start to shift to more southeasterly to southern direction as we go into the afternoon and through the overnight. Could see some gusts up to 17 knots, so expecting to stay below the wind advisory criteria. Otherwise, just sustain around 8 to 13 knots, so just a slightly breezy day. We'll see those winds drop off a little bit through the overnight hours, and then we will see a breezy day as we get into tomorrow. Tides right now are running just slightly above normal for the moment. Looking at the next couple days, again, tomorrow is going to be a more active day. We'll start off mostly cloudy, and then we'll see overcast conditions likely build in as that front approaches the area. It'll be a breezy day out ahead of that front with those breezy southerly winds. We'll have a slight chance of seeing some light rain in the area early, and then those chances will increase as we get into the afternoon. So we'll have a good chance of seeing rain showers by the afternoon and early evening, and a chance of seeing some thunderstorms as well. Again, those showers could be heavy at times, and possible chance of seeing some stronger thunderstorms as we are in that slight risk of severe weather. Otherwise, much warmer day with a high of 77. We do have the orange for precip and lightning in the area, and we have the yellow for the wind advisory and reduced ceilings and visibility. Again, we'll see some breezy conditions and likely see those winds pick up a bit ahead of the front, and we could see some fairly strong outflow winds from some of the stronger thunderstorms as they start to move through the area. Better chance of seeing some rain Friday night as the bulk of that front starts to move through the area Friday evening. So continue with the rain showers and chance for thunderstorms early in the evening. So we do have that red for precip becoming more likely, and still keep the orange for lightning in the area again earlier in the evening, and that chance of lightning will start to diminish in the overnight hours. Along with the rain chances and showers will gradually move eastward, and those chances will start to diminish again after midnight and into the morning hours of Saturday. We'll keep that yellow risk for winds because of those storms moving through. Could still continue to see some strong winds coming out of some of those stronger storms. Reduced ceilings and visibility as well are yellow for our Friday evening. As we get into Saturday, behind that front we should see clouds start to break up. We'll have a slight chance of seeing some light rain in the area, maybe a lingering shower early. Otherwise, we'll see the clouds break up, becoming partly cloudy. And then as we get into the afternoon hours, with that upper level low to the north of us, it could support some pop-up and isolated showers during the afternoon, maybe a slight chance of an isolated thunderstorm as well. And that should start to diminish as you get into the overnight hours for Saturday. Otherwise, slightly breezy with a high of 78, so should be a warmer day. We do have the yellow colored in for the risk of seeing some precipitation and slight chance of seeing that lightning in the area. Well, that will wrap up our 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. to take a look at the extended forecast. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your morning.